Hello, everyone. Ted Clayton here. I'm here to try and break a spell. Not a magic spell, of course, but the strange, unspoken phenomenon of people eating on the subway. And it feels like it always happens when I have a long trip ahead of me. Now, I'm from the Bronx, and I've been riding the subway my whole life. But the other night, something truly bizarre happened. I was on an empty subway car, sitting on one of the two-seaters at the end. In the middle of the car, a late millennial guy was seated right next to an early Gen X woman. It struck me as odd how close they were, but in a city this crowded, personal space is a foreign concept. Quick side note, if you want to dive deeper into this, look up Edward T. Hall and his theory of proxemics. It's fascinating. Anyway, after a few minutes, the familiar smell hit me. The unmistakable aroma of fast food. I looked over, and there he was, the late millennial guy, happily eating McDonald's. Now, this isn't a knock on McDonald's or any fast food. The issue is eating anything with a strong smell in a confined space. It's right up there with people smoking inside the train car. But this time, I had an epiphany. Think about the journey this food took. This guy ordered his food, waited for it to be made, walked however many blocks to the station, waited on the platform, it was around 11 p.m., and then finally sat down on the train to eat. At least 15 to 30 minutes had to have passed between ordering and eating. Isn't the whole point of fast food to eat it while it's still hot and fresh? What's going on here? My immediate response was to open the closest window. I've learned that opening just one window is usually enough. Opening more can sometimes escalate the situation. And I don't need that kind of drama. I already had my face mask on, so that wasn't a concern. Lastly, I pulled out my trusty travel-sized Lysol from my backpack and gave a few quick sprays around my seat. As I did this, the Gen X woman next to him had the strangest reaction. Her body seemed to be convulsing involuntarily, like a silent laugh or maybe just pure shock. A moment later, a young Latino guy, maybe early Gen Z, got on the train. He and the woman seemed to be communicating telepathically. What were they saying? Who knows? I can only guess. I get that restaurants can be crowded, But if you're in a hurry to get on the train, why not just eat on the platform? I do it all the time. There are trash cans right there, so you can throw your garbage away as soon as you're done. So many people who eat on the train just leave their trash behind. And this is where I start to feel like I'm living in a simulation. And all of these things are happening just to antagonize me. But that's a story for another day. Thank you for listening.